and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I am your DM, Blake Peebles. Here's your cast. Why do you laugh every time I say as always, I am your DM, Blake Peebles?
Because we always start waving at different times.
Yeah, we never know
before
when.
you say, here's your cast.
Here's the cast. Cool, so before we start, I have a couple things to say. So, as far as sort of like social media is concerned, just so everybody knows, we're doing, our acronym is DPS, Dungeon Party Show, rather than DP, for obvious reasons. So if you ever want to like tweet about us, use hashtag DPS, rather than hashtag DP, because we won't see that. Also, if you like what we make, please leave us a like or subscribe to the channel or tell your friends. It would help us out a ton. And yeah, thanks. You're thebomb.com. Unless you're a Luddite, then you're thebomb.book. You know what? It was worth a shot.
God, I love this show.
I'm just...
Cool. Anybody else have anything they want to say? I'm sure I forgot to say something, but whatever.
No.
Cool. Well then, yeah.
Follow us on all of our social media accounts.
Oh yeah. We have a lot
Snapchat,
of
Twitter,
those.
Instagram, Facebook.
Dungeon Party Show.
Tumblr also.
Tumblr.
That's one.
Definitely.
Cool. Yeah. We're all over the internet.
It's all Dungeon Party.
We're all over the internet. Cool. And with that, I think we can hop right in. Bum, 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 to our thing. Cool. So we'll do a little recap to begin with. Last time, we began with our groups heading separate directions. One of them to the Lamps Light, a sort of cabaret underground bar that was owned by the Lamplight Manifest, one of the gangs of the town, Irina Dusk being the leader. They learned some interesting information about Oliver's life at that place, and had an interesting night. Meanwhile, Kira and Brandon Toothsnatcher, their halfling friend, met up with Aver Thralcinian, one of the members of the Extant Sortilegium, who was good friends with Brandon. They went to his tower, located somewhere, and Kira learned quite a bit about the enemy that they were up against, deciding that it was a Koret, a fae in tune with the earth that had magical hair. The next day they met back up and headed towards the archives and were attacked by gargoyles, taking care of them fairly easily. Before heading to the archives, learning more about Oliver's backstory, and more information and about what they need to do next. They took their journey next to Rolf the Preener's salon, in which they got a cut, but not a haircut, a bit of a hand cut. And afterwards tried to confront an individual who had been following them for quite some time, but he escaped. We left off as they were headed towards Colin's Bolodrome to read the maps and decide what their next course of action was. So, with that, you guys... with that, you guys head in the direction of Colin's Bolodrome. Cool. So you're walking back into the Fiscal Plazas, because, you can. Because that's where Colin's Bolodrome is. Well, it's sort of between the Fiscal Plazas and the Wealth Gap, but it's not. It's on the other side of the Wealth Gap. So you're heading back in that direction. Kira leading the way, as she knows exactly where to go. Brandon looking a little shaken, sort of staring at Oliver, like a little uncomfortable with his, predicament, and the people that they have been, you guys have been working with. So yeah, you head over there. Anything anyone wants to do before you get there?
It's a good thing I kept these bowling shoes from the last time, because look, it's coming right in handy. I won't even have to rent them.
You think you're going to be mad that you stole them?
Stole rhymes with bowl. I think it's going to be fine, honestly.
That makes sense to me.
Right, they should be fine with that.
Cool.
It's that.
Yeah. Oliver, you're.
I give it a little kiss.
How are you going to bowl with that?
I probably wasn't going to bowl. I'll probably look over the maps while the rest of you have fun.
You're not going to bowl just because you lost a finger?
Yeah, I'm
That's
kind of.
You can't let your injuries stop you.
I'm very pale right now. I can barely breathe.
Not to disagree with you, but he lost a finger today.
Thank you,
He got chopped
Brandon.
off with scissors.
So probably not gonna bowl. That's what I'm
Have I
thinking.
cast healing? Did I cast
Yeah,
healing?
you
word?
guys. He's no longer bleeding.
Cool.
The wound has sealed up,
Stubby.
but yeah, you just got sort of a bit of a stub
Cool.
going on there.
At least it looks cool, right, guys? Oh.
I'll give you a tattoo later.
Oh,
you can put a
cool.
little face on it.
Sure.
It'll be fun.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shall we?
And with that, you continue your way to Colin's Bowlodrome. Let me get my fucking D&D bowling rules out. that I had to
Fantasy
make.
Are these- yeah, these
bowling,
custom
like
made?
real
What?
bowling.
Are
but
these
better.
custom
Yeah, I custom
rules?
made some D&D bowling rules. So.
I have 1.5 bowling proficiency according to my character sheet.
Good for you.
After last time.
Yeah, you had a decent game. Cool, so you make your way over to Colin's Bowlodrome. As you get to the outside, those of you who have been there before, you know exactly what to expect. But the two of you, you see a large building decorated with like skulls and crossbones and fake chains and like ropes and what look like
Alright.
sort of like plaster crabs like on the walls. This is a pirate-themed bowling alley.
Wow.
Is it Wednesday? Is it pirate night or?
It's
Is
not, no, it's not Wednesday.
It's also not nighttime.
It's also not nighttime.
I guess.
It is. It's like, well, it's early evening at this point. It's like.
Was it Pirate Night last time you were here?
No, actually.
We should go.
But I
Pirate
was
Night.
always prepared. As I am.
Yeah. Wallace, who does look like a pirate. Cool. So you enter, and you are met with the nervous-looking face of the gnome, the red-headed gnome, Colin. He's like, hi, welcome back to Colin's Bowlodrome. Hi, Kira.
Hi, Colin.
Good to see you, and your friends are still here.
Hey,
You
Colin.
never returned your shoes.
What? No, I did.
I see them on your feet.
These are mine.
Alright, well, last time you were here, you knocked out one of our lame boys, so I'm not going to pick a fight with you, but...
It's probably wise.
Alright, well, what'll it be for you guys today? A
One
bowl?
bowling, please.
Okay, for each of you, you already have shoes. You two need to rent shoes, the two of you need to rent shoes as well.
I'm probably not going to bowl, unfortunately.
I don't know how to bowl.
Oh, it's alright, it's not that hard.
I just learned last time. I'll teach you.
Listen, Colin, do you
He's
have a
pretty
place
good.
where I could sit and take a look at these maps?
We
that
have
I
a bar.
Oh, wonderful.
You look over and there's like one super drunk dude at the bar, and like a bartender is just like, why am I here?
Would
It's
you all,
like 4 in the afternoon.
would you all be okay if I looked over these while you
Yeah,
all
that's
have
so
some fun?
okay.
No problem.
I mean, you'll miss out on the joys of bowling.
I might come over to the bar.
Okay,
I
sure.
I always like to swing by the bar.
Right.
Right, okay, so, that'll be 2 silver apiece for the bowling experience, and you're good. You have to pay for drinks at the bar if you want the bar.
Yes.
And then 5 copper for shoe rental.
I have my shoes.
Oh, good.
Remember?
You have your shoes. You have shoes.
I pay.
Cool.
I turn my armor into the shoes that look like bowling shoes.
Whoa. Is that real? Are they really bowling shoes?
Yeah.
All right.
Look like bowling shoes to me.
Okay, well, okay, you can be in any of the lanes because it's 4 in the afternoon and no one's here. But pick a lane, have fun.
I want to go to
So
lane 3.
there's no one bowling, but a man did come here to get drunk.
Yes, someone came to Colin's Bowlodrome to get drunk. Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit down next to this man. What is he? Is he a human?
He's a human man. Yeah.
What is he?
Big old beard.
That's a fair question in D&D.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Ah,
How are you?
mm,
I spread the maps out on the table.
he grabs one.
Hey, can I have that? Actually, do you want to help me?
He just sort of passes out on top of the map. And the bartender says, sorry about Murphy, he's had a bad life.
Oh, Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy Slaw.
Murphy Sloan. It's fine. I try and pull the map out from under
He
Murphy.
successfully just sort of like rolls over. Yeah, every time something could go right for him, it always goes wrong. So he, now he's here at 4 p.m. drinking in a bowling alley. So
I'd also like to order a drink.
I mean, we got Wolf's Tooth. Where's my list?
That sounds great.
Where's my
Isn't Wolftooth the one that was terrible
It's
last
Never
time?
mind.
Oliver
Like,
doesn't know that. I'm the one taking
Okay.
notes on
Yeah,
alcohol.
we got Wolf's Tooth. We got Stormringer's Brew.
Oh, it's
We
my
got we have some sherry.
Oh, I would love some
Some
sherry.
sherry. It's some ice shard sherry.
Oh, I would love
Or,
that.
well, no, ice shard brandy, but then ice crushed cherry.
I'll take some of that, please.
All right, that'll be 5 silver, please.
There you go. And while I drink, I'm gonna look at the maps for any irregularities. Right? Is that what we're looking for?
Ways down.
Ways down.
Yep.
Cool.
We'll get back to you. So the rest of you go up to lane 3, and you're there, and you see that there is a stack of what to you looks like skulls,
And I
and
go over and pick one of them up.
picks one up, and as she lifts it, you can tell that it's not as heavy. Well, it's sort of probably as heavy as a skull, but it's made of it's not made of bone. It's fake. It's just themed to look like a skull.
I like to stick my fingers in the eyes. Really helps you get a good grip. Go on.
That is how you do it.
Stick your fingers in there, right?
It's almost as if it was made for this.
Now the general gist of it is that you use this to knock over those. But you don't throw it. I learned that last time. You don't throw the ball. You
He's
roll
very
the
right.
ball.
We don't throw bowling balls. We roll bowling balls towards those pins,
Okay.
and the goal is just to knock them all over.
And that's how you win?
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll it.
Okay. It's not pins, it's vases, and you smash them, but pretty much. Cool. So if you're rolling it, I need you to roll. The
What's
fantasy
the-
bowling, you only
Big
play 3
budget.
frames.
If they have to.
You only play 3 frames in fantasy bowling. So,
That's for you guys.
so we don't play bowling for literally a
Wait,
whole
are we gonna
hour.
play each round? We're not just
Yes.
gonna
3
fast
frames.
forward? Oh my god.
Okay, make a dexterity
Oh my god, here we go.
check. Make a flat dexterity check.
22.
20 fucking 2. All right, roll 4d4.
2. 4.
Actual rules.
7.
7. Cool. You she rolls it down the alley, and it shatters a ton of the balls.
Vases.
Yeah, it shatters the vases. There are
The
only
ball-
3
the
remaining.
ball shatters.
There are 2 on this end and 1 over here.
And you've never done this before.
No.
You get another one. And as you see the things shatter, you see a small gnomish man with a bandage on his head with an ice pack there. Pull out a wand, and magically, like, he mends the vases back together, floats the skull back over to you, and then flips his wand at the ceiling, and it says player 1, 7.
Hey. This is pretty fun.
And you get another one.
I get another one?
Yeah.
I get to go again?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. That's cocked! If it was almost a natural 20.
Oh no.
7.
7. Roll a d4.
4.
Alright, you managed to knock over the 2. You smashed the 2 over there. And that is the end of your turn. 7 and 2.
I like this game.
Who's next?
Me, I want to go next.
Alright.
This way.
I've been practicing since last time.
Make a dexterity.
Have you really?
Make a
No,
dexterity check.
that was a lie.
Did you get proficiency from last time?
No, I didn't. Dexterity.
Yeah.
It's
Flat
gonna be
dexterity check.
Yeah, 14.
14. I need you to roll 3d4.
I'm a regular.
No, 2d4, sorry.
Right, that's right.
I'm a bowling connoisseur.
Roll it in the thing.
It came out of the thing.
Even better.
Better.
Ooh!
Ooh, that's gonna be 8.
You knock down even more than Millie did in the first one. Roll it through, it shatters. Now there's only 1 on either side.
Hey, you're really good at this.
The gnome
Thank you.
bends and passes it back to you.
Again?
Yep.
Ooh, it's gonna be a 9.
9. Roll 1d4.
1.
You knock down the opposite one that Millie knocked down, leaving yourself with 1 left as well.
I like to keep it a little balanced.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Tapper.
So just dex plus.
Just
half your
just dex.
proficiency.
So
Plus
1.
half your proficiency because
So
you have
1.
half proficiency on this for some reason.
Tippa's really good at this, and we can't quite
I rolled
figure
an
out why.
11.
An 11. Roll 2d4. That's not. It's not the worst.
I'm not good at this. This ended really poorly for me last time.
Yeah, you knocked someone out.
Yeah, it's a win, I think.
6.
6. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You knocked down a bunch of them. There are 4 remaining.
Alright.
They're next to each other.
Another one?
Yep.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You knock down the rest of them.
Very good. See, I told you.
So you
Yes, Papa.
really good at this.
get a spare. So you see a 6 and then a slash appear. So I have to do fucking math now.
Are you actually using like bowling?
Yeah, I'm doing
rules?
real-ass bowling rules here.
Glad everybody tuned in to watch
Fantasy
Bowling.
bowling.
non-visual bowling.
Bowling.
You've tuned in to watch us talk about bowling.
Hero!
I love this game.
There's only three friends. So.
So we've almost finished one.
Yeah.
We've lost all the subscribers.
24.
24. Roll
Nice.
4d4.
The Twitch chat is empty.
When do we start trash talk?
You can trash talk whenever you want.
Trash talk each other during
Hey,
bowling.
Tapper, I bet you can't do that again.
I'll
9.
bet you drink at the
What?
bar,
9.
cat.
9. Cool. You
All
knock
right.
all but the corner one down.
Days ago.
Yeah.
17.
Yep. And you knock the last one down as well. You also get a spare.
Yeah.
Hey, Tepper. Your mum's a whore. I love friendly trash talk among
I don't
friends.
know my mom.
Oliver heard that from across the room before going back.
Billy,
to
round
the
2.
house.
Friend 2.
Hello.
God, I have to do math.
12.
Fuck me.
You literally did that to yourself.
12. I know. 2d4.
5.
All right. You knock down 5 pins. Unsurprisingly. You have. Yeah. Knock down
8.
5 of them. 8. Roll 1d4. You gotta try hard to get a gutter ball.
3.
Cool. 2, 3. You have 2 pins remaining. So you had what? 5 and 3?
Yeah.
5 and 3. Cool. Wallace.
I'm not the
Hey,
best at
hey,
this.
Tepper. No one's ever loved you. I love a little friendly trash talk. That's all. What is it? Okay, I got a 6.
6. Roll 1d4.
Why is it only trash
4.
talk for Tapper?
You knock some down. Not very many. Just 4 of them.
Alright.
But yeah. Again.
8.
8. 1d4.
2.
Okay, you knocked down 6 in total. So far the worst frame anyone's had yet.
Hey,
Big
Tepper.
talk over there.
Hey, Tepper. I bet you've committed tax fraud. Just a little friendly trash talk. That's all.
Tapper, your turn.
This one's for the drink. That's a 22.
22. Roll 4d4. How do you do spares?
8.
8. Cool. Yep. You knock down 8. You knock down 8.
I really
So
need to
18.
do this again. I don't
No.
want to buy him a drink.
Yeah.
Put yourself
18.
in this
All right.
situation.
Roll again.
Uh, 14.
Roll 3d4. Now you knock down the rest of them. You knock down the rest of them. Let's be
I'm
real.
rolling. 6.
Yeah, you knock down the rest of them. Another spare for you.
You're so good at this.
Good job,
I'm
Tapper.
jealous.
Turn and throw my hands up in this direction.
Hey, Tepper. Your face looks like a butthole. Just a little friendly trash talk. That's all.
Kira.
14.
14. Roll 3d4. I might have to reschedule revamp the rules for this game.
Reschedule the roll.
5.
5. You knock down 5 pins.
It's not going so well.
I believe in you, Kira.
Hey, but you got a spare last time. So you're still-
20. Not natural though.
Roll 4d4.
I can't believe I blew a nat 20 on a bowling mini.
9.
9. Cool. That you knock down the rest. Another spare.
Good job,
Cool.
I do
Millie.
it a lot.
Kira. Alright. Alright. Alright.
I feel like there's
Natural
should be more
20.
guns.
Natural 20. That's a strike.
Yeah, I feel like-
That's a strike right there. Millie bowls down the whole thing. The whole
Hey,
thing.
Tapper. You never done that?
You still owe me a drink.
Wallace with the worst score.
All right. I was just faking it before.
Hey, Wallace. No one will ever love you.
I know. That's gonna be an 11.
11. Roll 2d4.
5.
5. Oh shit. Wait. Sorry. 5. Yeah, you knocked down 5. I just forgot how to calculate strikes and spares. Do it again.
Alright, I was just warming up a little. I've got to get my swing. 7.
7. That roll 1d4.
4.
Your D4 is superb.
Wish my d20 was.
It's a weighted D4.
Cool. What was it?
4.
Cool. So you knock all but one of them down, and you're done. That's your last round. I'm gonna do some math here real quick and give you your score. God, I hope somebody who knows bowling really well watches this and realizes that I've calculated completely wrong.
Leave a message in the comments if Blake's fucking up.
All right, your final score 21. Tapper.
Doesn't know what that
Alright,
means.
Here we go. Since it's only 3 frames, that really doesn't mean anything.
9?
9. Roll 1d4. Not great, but not terrible.
4.
Okay.
4. Yeah, solid.
course.
It
Wow.
looks like it's going off course, but you manage it somehow. It pulls back to the
You just-
center.
Sometimes the ball has a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
They zig when you think that they're gonna zag.
I hate you. So
You're
much.
yelling this at me from across the bar.
They zig when they think they're gonna
That's cool.
24.
44.
Come on. Let's make up for that bad first roll.
This is a high stakes
9.
game.
9. Yep, you finish it out, and you get one more bowl after this.
One final bowl.
Well,
and
yeah, we're gonna come back to it. Kira.
12.
12. That is roll 2d4 for me.
7.
7. Cool. Do it again.
8.
8. Roll 1d4.
All I have to do is a 3 or a 4.
I believe in you.
A 4!
Nice, and you spare it. You spare it.
Haha.
So Wallace is the only one who's done.
Hey Tapper, did someone shave a gnome's armpit and glue it on your head, or are you having a good hair day? Just a little friendly trash talk, that's all.
Good. That's awesome.
I might look like a gnome's armpit, at least I don't smell like one.
You got
Just
me
a
there,
little friendly
friend.
trash
All right, Millie, you got 2 more frames because you got a strike.
Yeah.
The rest of you get 1.
22.
Shit. Roll 4d4
Wait, how did I finish?
because you didn't get any
5.
strikes or spares, so they get an extra round. You ended.
Whatever.
10.
10. That's a strike.
Do you want the lowest score in bowling?
No.
Okay.
Let's
Do
go.
it
Let's
again.
go.
Just roll again.
We should play golf at some point in this campaign, though.
Me-
Mini golf
mini
is
game.
also
16.
a
Roll
great game.
3d4.
I'm sure there's more than one mini golf course in one
Blake,
I'll
thing.
kill you. I'll kill you if you make me write rules for mini golf.
No, Blake, do you want
I'll kill your
Mini golf.
character.
12.
12.
Mini golf.
Blake, do you
Let's go
remember?
mini golfing after this.
It's
Not
another
even
fun-
I'm actually banned from all mini golf courses.
Okay, do it again.
That was an incident.
There was an incident.
Blake,
21.
Okay, roll 44 for me. She's gotten 3 strikes in a row.
I'll send you the mini golf rules I told you about.
Yeah, please do that. I don't want to write it.
10.
Alright, fuck you. Do it again.
My God.
14.
14. Roll 2d4. You can't do it now.
You're not gonna give her the turkey?
3.
3. Okay.
Oh, I got
roll-
a turkey.
I don't know what
It's
that
3
means.
strikes.
3 strikes in a row.
I don't know bowling. Come
on, now you're not
I know
gonna
Dungeons and Dragons.
3 strikes and you're out, I thought.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll
that's
again. I'm
true.
not giving you a turkey. That doesn't exist in fantasy bowling. It's 3
Alright.
frames, no turkeys.
There are no turkeys in this universe.
No, they're not real. It's not a real animal.
What do we eat on Thanksgiving?
All right, roll again. Roll your second frame. You got 3 on the first
Which is a
frame.
hard-
What's Thanksgiving?
15.
15. Roll 2d4. Can't. You can.
5.
5, 8. Okay, good. You're done. Let's do some math. Shit. Okay.
Why don't you just look up what happens when you get a turkey in the last frame of bowling? That's a thing that happens. There is a procedure for it.
But there are no turkeys in this.
All right, 101 points.
Oh my God.
I like bowling!
Wallace feels bad.
It's okay, Wallace.
Wallace feels however he wants to
That's
feel.
fair. Tapper.
She writes it.
What are we doing?
You got 1.
That one!
Gutter ball. That's just total gutter ball.
It's okay, Tapper. We can't all be winners.
Jesus.
You still owe me a drink.
I thought we were just
That
gonna
makes
have
me a
fun,
winner.
nice game of bowling. Last time I thought we were gonna have a fun, nice game of bowling. You hit someone in the head.
All right, 60
I don't
points
remember.
to Tapper. All right,
Tapper.
Kira. 1. You get 1.
21.
21. Roll 4d4.
5. 11.
Cool. That's a strike.
Yeah,
That's a
Kira.
strike. So roll 2 more.
Twice?
Yeah.
It's only a 9.
Roll 1d4.
4.
4. Cool. And do it again.
17.
3d4.
He looks like he's in so much pain.
3, not 4. I roll on the first one. 5. 7.
7 total?
Yeah.
No. That's a sticker. We're ending it there. It's over. No, I let her go. Roll 1 more.
Are you just adding on a frame every time they
Yep.
get a spare or a strike? That's not how bowling works!
That's how fancy bowling works, Peter.
Fight.
13.
13.
And
Roll
there's no
2d4.
turkeys.
And there's no turkeys.
5.
5. Good. Cool. You're done.
Jesus.
And we're gonna do this.
Hey Tippa, I think you're very handsome. Just a little trash talk there.
Between
Wait.
friends.
Between
Wait, hang
friends.
on. Hang on.
Wallace, that was very forward.
That feels wrong.
Wallace always goes after what he wants.
I'm
Right,
just
Wallace?
trash talking, that's all.
Just a little trash.
That's
talk.
not how this works. You're at the bar.
I can hear it all.
It's true, there's no one else in this bar.
Hey, Oliver!
Yeah?
I got 101 points!
Hey!
Hey!
Can I have ordered nacho cheese chips at this point?
Okay,
Can I have
that
some nacho
is
cheese
just
chips,
a flat
please?
100 for you. So you lose by 1 point.
Wow, you are so good for your first time.
Thanks! This is really fun. You know, it makes sense. Because sometimes when my parents would make me study, I would just I'd take vases and just roll them at my tutors and not make them,
That doesn't sound very nice.
it probably wasn't. It's fine.
Okay, meanwhile, back at the plot, Oliver,
Yes,
while
can-
this is all happening.
Can I order some cheese fries, please?
Yes,
I
yeah,
thought you
yeah,
had some
totally, of course.
I did, but now I want the fries.
Cheese fries, yeah, that's fancy cheese fries.
It's a bowling
There
alley.
were
What
cheese
kind of
fries
cheese is
at
it? Is it
the dining
Gruyere, cheddar,
Oh, it's probably really
brie,
fancy cheese.
raclette?
It's just
Blue?
It's just I don't know. It doesn't matter.
So yes.
I did this to myself. I really did. Yeah. Oh, Brandon didn't play.
Brandon took
he
me.
took a nap.
Oh, okay.
He was stressed
Short
out and he
rest.
took a nap. He rested. No, he's organizing the things in his bag because he's lost a lot of goods in helping you guys so far. So he's trying to take stock of what he has left. Cool. So you look over, you get the cheese fries. We'll say it's like a copper. So they're not good. Oh, they're cheese fries. You look over the map. You get a little bit of cheese on some of the maps. Oops. So basically, it shows you that there are multiple places that you could go underground.
Okay.
One of them is beneath the fountain in the Gilded Square. The fountain in the Gilded Square. That one leads straight down into basically like an underground reservoir, which eventually connects to the sewer system, leading out the western side of the city.
Okay.
The other main one, there's many small ones that lead to like tunnels and passageways underground that
Right.
the groomers use to get to and from pretty quickly. But the one that sticks out to you is beneath this large square in the kennel that you know to be the dog pits. Sort of where the dog infestation is at. It's the heart of the dog infestation is in it's this like pit of a lot of dogs, just so many dogs. Beneath that, there is a tunnel that leads down into a large, what seems like what they wrote down as an abandoned, like, dwarven hall. It has a lot of large columns and structures everywhere. Yeah. Those are the main things you can find from those.
Did you guys come over to the bar now? Or?
Yeah, when they finish, I have figured.
Can I have a
Do
Shirley
I
Temple,
have
please?
proficiency in bowling now? Do I have half proficiency like he does?
You gotta bowl more to get the proficiency. Actually, no, I gave it to you after one. Yeah.
No, we played
You
more
can
than
have-
one game.
You did. You played for like a night.
You played for like hours.
Yeah.
In fact,
We
5
played
full hours
a real
of
game of
bowling.
bowling.
Yeah, a lot of hours of bowling.
Okay. Then
So
never mind.
you gotta have to play some.
It's okay. We'll bowl again.
I would love to bowl again. This is an excellent game.
So, anyways,
I've ordered a Shirley Temple and I'm now sipping on it.
there seems to be a passageway underneath a square in the kennel. It's the dog pit. It's where we have most of our dog problems. So, unless we want to fight some canines, that's
I could turn into one if we needed.
sure.
I
Well,
don't know.
there's also a passageway beneath the fountain in the Gilded Square that will let us out on the west side of the city. This seems to lead to some sort of dwarven ruins or something like that. It's all I've been able to.
The one of the kennel leads
The one
to
in the
it.
kennel, yeah.
I speak Dwarvish.
Oh, well, that's helpful.
Who read the thing about the where Corets make their home?
Me?
It was you.
Or you?
Make
Me?
make an intelligence check.
Oh, is it in dwarven ruins?
12.
You vaguely remember something about the structures that Corets like to build themselves. Having a lot of columnage.
Having a lot of what?
Columnage. Lots of columns. They like columns.
The Koreds like places with columns. So if
Right,
there
well,
were ruins,
the
it would
dwarven
definitely
ruins
be
like that too.
where it would be. Also, I don't.
Are columns typical of dwarvish architecture?
Yeah, I
So you have
mean,
to
well, it's hard to
support
say because they
underground.
don't really like, especially the dwarves of Raish, like they don't let people into their own homesteads. Those are like the. I mean, it's a country that is run by dwarven families, effectively.
I know a dwarf from the range once. Fine little fellow.
Strange guy, yeah. But they, from what you, I guess you would probably know this because you've read a lot. You would also sort of know this, but like it is. I mean, they're underground, so you need a lot.
Okay.
They're built into mountains and stuff.
The place.
Yes, I would assume that out of the two, this is probably our location. Now, the dogs are a little aggressive, so maybe that strategy would be helpful.
We could, I mean, we all know, biggest robot going into the kennel, don't bring any raw meat on you, but
Maybe we should bring a lot of raw meat.
what if we put it in a corner, all of this raw meat, and then they all went over there, and when they went over to eat all this raw meat, we scurry
Could
down.
mage hand that meat or something? Let's go to the butcher's.
Let's go to the butcher. Let's get a bunch of raw meat. Let's get a lot of saran wrap so it doesn't smell.
Oh,
I ordered Tapper one of those wolf.
Wolf's Tooth Ale? Yeah.
Yeah. There's your drink.
I just down the whole thing.
Ooh,
I
it's
definitely-
bad.
No, I know.
Ooh, it's bad.
I'm aware that it's bad.
Kira, is there a butcher or anywhere we
Nearby.
can get some raw meat?
You know,
around
there
here?
is a butcher nearby. If we go to the market area, there's a couple different butchers. It depends on what kind of meat we want to get. There's some really fancy
Stinky.
butchers.
I think we want stinky.
Stinky and cheap.
butchers, stinky and cheap.
Sheep.
Well, that would
We're feeding it to
probably
dogs.
Be in the kennel. The only meat you can really find in the fiscal plazas is like the finest cuts.
oh great! Let's go to
Yeah.
the kennel. There's
Okay, and then
But you can go to the place where you get your meat.
sure. I have a meat shop.
what's it called?
Marty's Meat Shop.
Okay,
it's,
I know they've had a couple health violations recently,
So
but
We're
that's because
feeding it
you're
to
not
dogs.
eating it. I'm okay.
yeah, I don't eat it. That would be gross. Of course not. Let's go buy this meat for the dogs.
Is he lying very clearly?
You can make an insight check if you want.
21.
I eat the meat a lot.
Yeah.
It's my primary
Oh,
source of
you have
protein.
gastrointestinal
I
problems.
sure do. I spend long nights in the toilet.
The toilet in your room is just a hole.
It goes down to the
It
floor.
goes to the next
They're
one.
arguing. That's why they fight so much because your shit is
All
just
this
all
shit
them.
is just piled.
Um,
Alright, so
As you guys are talking, Brandon comes up to you and he says, if you're planning on going down to fight this powerful fey creature, I don't know if I should join you for that. I think I might die. I'm not allowed to help in combat.
do you have any
Oh.
I have some items I
right,
could
some
give
items
to
you
you.
could send with us.
But if I give these items, it's going to be sort of as a prepayment for our next job because I've already spent a lot of stuff here and I don't have a lot. I've just got what's in this bag. So I also have a contact. Well, not a contact, but I someone I met up with before we all met each other that I could send you in the direction who might be able to get you more things in the way of potions or oils or.
That would be
Oh.
so super lovely.
Who's that contact?
His name is Kurt.
Kurt.
He
Just a first name?
Well, I'm sure he has a last name, but I didn't add
I was just
ask
wondering
him.
because, they don't have...
Everyone keeps making a big
My last
deal
name is
about
Carlisle.
last
I
names.
just didn't know that it was that big of an issue.
I've literally given you my name millions of times. I don't know why this is an issue.
I made mine a big entrance thing. Remember Oliver Dumont?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't have a
That was
last
pretty
name.
nice. That was good. If you go, it's in the Mercantile District, so it's not too far from here. It's called Brewtown. It's an apothecary shop run by this half orc named Kurt. Seems like a nice enough fella. Maybe a little bit slow, but
Got me excited.
if you drop my name, he might give you a discount. I don't know. We met once, but I have a way with people, and he sort of flicks his necklace.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, I could spare 2 healing potions just to give to you to help you out. I can also go talk to Averth. We're set to meet up today, and if he can provide any assistance, maybe that as well.
Do you have any way of levitating it or keeping something off the ground? The further we can get it
I have
from
like
the
a
earth,
chair. What?
the less powerful. If we
Or
take
just
it,
carry a chair down there and just make
And he
it
reaches
sit
into his backpack and he pulls out this collapsible stool that has like vines growing around it. He's like, I got this off of a strange old. He wasn't a tree, but he was a person. He looked like a tree. So.
a tree.
No, it was a human. It was a human man. But he had this armor and it was covered with wood. It's not important. But I bought this. It's a stool. I don't know if it's magic.
It's a cute
What do we-
stool.
Doing with it?
it's collapsible.
Yeah.
What?
Well, regardless, here are the 2 healing potions. They're regular healing potions, just base level healing potions. So split those up as you so desire. And I'd say head over to Brewtown. I'm gonna go meet up with Averth and see if I can get us anything else. But I figure I'd probably be more of a hindrance than anything down in there.
I think that's a very worthy assessment of yourself. It's important to be honest.
I'm not a fighter. I sell things.
You're a lover.
Well, no, that's
Sorry.
Wallace's line. But Wallace is also a fighter, so doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Brandon, where can we find you after this?
If we
Excursion?
meet back in the Gilded Square,
Sure.
if you survive, I suppose.
I will survive.
As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive.
Should we head to the apothecary or the butcher first?
Let's carry around raw meat for a smaller amount of time.
Sure.
Do we want
Raw meat's also on the way.
to
the-
do this tomorrow morning?
What time's it?
It's like at this point, like 7.
I think we should maybe rest.
Is the apothecary even going to be open right now?
I don't know. He lives there. He lives in his store, so.
Oh,
What are
well
you
then
gonna
let's
do
just
with-
bother him outside of business hours.
Apothecary now,
Sleep.
butcher tomorrow morning.
Kill the dogs.
Dogs. Kill the dogs, yes.
No.
Okay. So
I can also talk to the dogs.
We
I don't know
might
if I
have
said
to
that
kill
before.
the dogs.
No. Tapper, if you even hurt a single puppy.
But Oliver slides the dagger back into his sheath.
I've got it's
That's
fine.
what all the meat is from Marty's meat shop.
It's just the dog.
You know it.
All right. So to Kurt the apothecarium.
Yeah.
It's called Brewtown.
Brewtown?
Now see that name, it makes me all excited, but then it's an apothecary, not a bar or a brewery.
Well,
You don't know what they
he's
might
got an
have.
interesting
They
vibe
don't have
around him,
drinks.
so I'd say you could probably ask him. I don't know if he has anything, but definitely some herbal remedies.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's
So,
go.
he has drugs. If
Yeah,
that's
I-
all right.
Oh, I love
figuring
drugs. Yes,
that makes
let's
sense
visit.
for me. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Averth. If I have anything, I'll have him send you a message. You can do that. He's a very powerful wizard, so
Tell him I say hi.
I will do.
His message a very powerful spell.
No. It would be sending though, because
Brandon doesn't know that.
yeah, Brandon has no idea. All right, well, good luck. If you need anything, I actually don't know where I'll be staying tonight, but I'll be around.
I would say you could stay in the barracks again, but
It didn't work out so well
Um,
last time. Well, I'll see if I can bother Averth.
Brandon, why don't you I copy down my address from?
Oh, all right.
You can stay there tonight.
Yeah,
There's a mattress.
if
it's
you hear a
warm.
knock on the door and me voice, then you'll know it's me. Otherwise, I'll have found a place to
Of
stay.
course.
All right. Farewell. Good bowling, by the way. It was good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, bye. And he walks out.
All right,
We
let's
do too.
get going.
We go.
Alright, you start walking out, and you like walk out, and you catch up to him because his legs are really small, and you realize you're both walking the same way. He's like, "Oh, this is really
This
really
is
uncomfortable.
awkward.
This is
We should have.
You didn't
Rose-
return your bowling shoes.
I have a
She owns
personal
bowling
pair.
shoes.
You didn't return your bowling shoes.
Yes, I did. Because
Sure.
retcon that. I
bowling shoes returned.
steal bowling
Did you
shoes.
steal bowling shoes?
No, I glamored myself.
Oh yeah, actually, as you leave though, you do notice that the bowling floor is totally scuffed up from Millie's metal boots that were not bowling shoes.
It's leather.
Yeah, it's scuffed up because you've been walking around in that leather and mud. So, luckily, sweet Colin doesn't notice, and you guys get out without a hitch.
Cool.
And you guys walk next to each other for a while, and then Brandon's like, I'll just stay here for a minute, and you'll get to hand, and he just sort of sits and just awkwardly fumbles in his bag.
Hi, Brandon.
Cool. So you make your way to Brewtown. You find it fairly easily, and
Making our
you.
way to Brewtown.
You get there as you see it's a storefront. It's on the bottom story of a 2-story building. It is the logo. There's a sign hanging outside, and it is a pot with smoke coming out of it, and it says and the words Brewtown coming out of it.
Brewtown.
And as you get up to it, you see somebody opening the door. A large half-orc man with a bandana tied around his head. He's wearing an apron and no shirt. He's ripped, but it's still why? And sort of slacks. He's barefoot, and he walks out and he starts flipping a sign that says open to close. Wow, dude, you know my name? Sweet, dude.
God, no.
Hi,
Oh,
Kurt.
right. Have I met you guys before?
No, Brandon Tooth Snatcher sent us.
Little guy.
Oh, the little guy with the
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
voice. Oh, so dude. All right, yeah. If you're friends with Brandon's, you're friends of mine. Come on in. I was just closing up, but man, I live here, so it doesn't matter. Let's do it, dude.
Thanks,
Man,
brother.
All
Kurt,
right,
that's so cool
all
you
right.
just listen like that. That's
Yeah,
totally
sweet,
awesome.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit, are you from Kruth?
Absolutely, dude.
Oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Don't even make a deception check. He's too dumb to know.
yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, let's go. Let's head
Thanks,
on.
man.
All right. And he walks inside. So you walk inside, and immediately the smell hits you. Herbal remedies out the wazoo. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Is this a wellness shop?
Well, it's an apothecary. You can see that there's mortars and pestles in the back, and there are potions sort of stalking the walls and stuff. He creates salves and stuff. But also. And you also know that pipeweed is illegal in Caerleone, but.
If I don't see it, I don't have to write it up.
And you don't see it, you just smell it.
Yeah.
And he slides it behind you, and he's like, so what's up, dudes? What can I do for you?
Do you have any healing potions?
Yeah, dude, I got plenty of healing potions. And he takes them off the wall. These 3 regular healing potions, and I got these 2 greater healing potions. When you're in a tough spot, you stub your toe real bad, dude, I'd recommend one of the smaller ones. But if you get stabbed, one of the bigger ones.
How much are the bigger ones?
150 gold a pop on the big
Jesus.
ones. Yeah.
Can you do 100?
Make a persuasion check.
No, he can't.
What did you roll?
8.
No, sorry, dude. Market value. Gotta make a profit here. I'm trying to keep a
that's
roof over my
fine.
head, dude.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
understandable.
dude, you know those wicked earthquakes that have been doing everything?
Yeah, fucking crazy shit,
Yeah,
dude.
no,
Yeah.
we're gonna go below the city. We're gonna try to stop them. But
Oh, shit.
if we die, they're gonna wreck all your shit.
Oh shit, that's
So,
alright. I kind of wreck it every weekend when I have my boys over.
Yeah,
for-
what's up,
man?
Yeah, dude.
I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
sweet,
about.
dude.
Dude,
Hell yeah,
you won't
Kat.
have any boys to have around if
What?
this keeps going on.
Oh shit, dude. That
Right?
sucks.
So is there any way?
Anyway, we got other stuff too. If you need
Guess not.
some help with sleep, I got some sleep aid potions. Those are pretty good. If you're trying, if you're going into danger and you know that people are gonna be hitting you with shit that isn't metal or wood or anything, and it's fire and shit, I got some potions that'll make you resistant for that.
How much?
Also, on the opposite side of the coin, I'll get there, my dude.
Okay.
On the opposite side of the coin, if you wanna make your weapons do that sort of damage or just do magic shit, then I got that shit
I
on
want
lock.
that.
How
Can I
much
have
for
that,
that?
dude?
How much
sounds
is that?
wicked.
Well, it depends on. Well, okay, I got a fire oil, I got a cold oil, and I got just some basic magic oil.
The basic magic oil.
I got 3 of those,
How much?
150 a pop.
How much is the fire oil?
$2.50.
How much is the coal?
Also $2.50.
Man.
And the regular health potion?
75 gold,
I'll
dude.
take 2.
2 of them?
Actually, I'll take 1.
There's 3, so
I'll take 1.
one of them. All right,
Listen.
75 gold, please.
Kira,
Thanks, my dude.
is there like a way that we can like make money in this city tonight?
Wait, I got one more thing for you.
Yeah, dude.
And this shit spanks. Let me say that.
And he like rustles under his counter and he pulls something out. He's like,
This is the potion of portal premonition. Made it myself, dude. Basically, where's the thing? Basically, you drink it, and it lasts for 8 hours. When you touch a door, you can sense what's on the other side as if you were on the other side of the fucking door, dude. I worked so hard on this shit, let me tell you, and it's so good. It's worth it.
Dude, how much does that cost?
Oh, shit. 90 gold. 90. 90.
90 gold.
Are you interested in bartering at all? If
Yeah,
I were to
sure, what
trade
do you
you
got,
some
dude?
goods,
What do you got?
in my bag here, I have something very rare and something I think you might like.
What is it?
Remember Nolzor's noodles? Best noodles in town?
Like the ramen place?
Best noodles in town?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Unlike any other.
Well, I mean,
Unlike any other.
okay, yeah.
What if I were to tell you that I have in my bag some of those noodles?
Wow, those fucking noodles. Shit, yeah, dude.
make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Those are the last of Nolzor's.
They're the last of Nozzles. No.
Yeah.
That was disadvantage, you said?
Yeah.
9.
Dude, what made Nolzor's noodles so fucking good was what he put into the noodles, not the dry noodles themselves, dude.
You're right. It was.
But I
his
can give
heart
you,
and
I'll give you a
soul.
gold. I'll give you 1 gold for those.
I've never had it.
I'm hungry, so like I'd like a snack. I'll give you a gold for it.
Now, these are very rare, and I think I'm gonna keep them.
All right, dude. Up to you, man.
Kurt, do you
Yeah.
have like anything else like in the back? Any other stuff that you could show us?
Well, like what?
And he gets like sort of like a sly grin on his face, like
What kind of stuff?
Oliver looked over.
what?
And we
kind
just,
of
I'm
stuff?
gonna just push in front of the knight in full.
Like what kind of stuff are you looking for, dude?
I don't know, dude. What kind of stuff
You
you
know-
got back?
Okay, first question. Are you cops?
One of us is.
One of us is.
He like sees you and he registers like, cause if you are, that's great. We got a discount for cops.
You have a discount for cops?
Yeah.
Kira,
This is
Kira.
amazing.
Kira, how about
Can
you
you
go
see him
step
sweat?
outside for a minute,
Yeah,
eh?
we wait outside, please.
Just go
But
head
he
on
just said we
outside.
could get a discount.
I know.
Hey,
once we need a
listen.
discount, we'll get you back.
You're gonna
Listen.
need to head outside.
Listen,
Listen.
Ring,
Kurt?
ring, what? Is that the town crier telling me that there's a disturbance?
Better go deal with it, Kira.
Head on outside.
alright,
I
Kurt.
was so fucking worried there right now.
All right,
You got
Kurt.
a cop in here. Oh my god, we got
Somebody
it.
let me talk here.
Yeah, what's up? What's
Alright,
up,
Kurt,
dude?
listen.
Yeah.
Our friend Kira, she's a cult.
Okay.
We know what you've got back there.
What?
If you don't give
How
us a
the fuck
discount,
did you know, dude?
if you don't give us a discount on this,
We'll burn your
She can-
place to the ground.
Whoa,
dude!
whoa.
let me talk, please.
This
I
Kurt,
can't leave
Kurt,
you guys
and
alone.
I turn my armor into the lionite armor.
Whoa, you're a fucking cop too, dude?
This
We're
is
all
fucking
cops.
raid, dude. Give me all your shit or we're closing you down.
Oh shit! Like what shit, dude?
Give me all your inventory now.
This is legal.
We're closing you down.
Hey,
You don't have
potions.
proof. Make an intimidation check. At advantage.
I can't
Wallace.
leave you guys alone.
I'm 6'5".
Yeah, make an intimidation check at
And blue.
advantage.
And blue. Blue is a calming color.
That's true.
Not when a giant fish man is screaming at you.
This is a raid. We're coming.
20 not natural.
Alright, dude, fuck. Alright. I can't give you all my stuff, otherwise I'll go bankrupt and I'll like die. I can't shoot.
That's valid.
But I'll,
But
Not our problem.
give me
but I can give you a discount on some of this shit. Like if you want my legal stuff, if you want my illegal stuff too, I can give you some of that for free.
Alright,
you
that's
guys
sort of
done
on the.
yet?
Stay
Yeah, I
outside!
got
Stay
that.
outside!
Kira, stay outside. Alright.
Is she watching? Is she keeping watch right
She
now?
is.
Holy shit, this is
She's
a whole
waiting
thing.
out there for the team.
All
dude.
right.
She knows.
I'm
So
gonna-
what I'm gonna need you to give me, okay?
Yeah, what do you want, dude?
Some of the stuff from the back
Okay, yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need you to give me one of the big healing potions
For free?
and the stuff that makes other stuff magic.
Alright, I can't give you that
Not
for
for
free,
free.
but I can give you all 3 of the magic oils and 1 of the potions there, 300 gold total.
All of those cost 150 gold each. That's a really good deal.
All right, pull out a quill and a pen. Incident report.
I can't do anything better for you, man. I'm like 250. Is that right?
Potions
Alright, I'm gonna
may
step in.
contain.
I'm gonna step in and be good cop. Now listen, mate. Listen.
Are you drunk?
You're offering us. They're offering us a solid 250. I think that's a fine deal.
We're
for
all right,
us.
everybody.
You-
We're gonna
you're
split
really
this up.
harshing my
We're gonna
melody.
split this up later. I reach into my pocket. I give him 250 gold, and I say for all 3 of the magic oils, 1 of the healing potions, and some of the stuff from the back.
Yeah, I'll get just and he like reaches down. He pulls out just like a wooden box. It's just.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Anything else I can do?
I rip up my fake incident report.
There's one more thing I can ask you about.
Yeah.
You have a deal in various types of alcohol. The brew shop.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I used to use. I mean, this started off as like sort of like a micro brew sort of situation, but then it wasn't as lucrative as potions or some of the other stuff.
What have you been brewing around here?
Well, I haven't really been for a couple years now.
Right.
Sorry about that, though.
No
Why?
problem.
What do you have a specific interest?
I used to brew burnt birch.
Oh yeah, no, dude came through here like last year talking about that.
Really?
Yeah, it was real weird. He was like green, green and like yellowish, and he's like sort of scaly. I don't think he was from around here.
That's interesting.
No, he had this big old robe on, and he said he was searching for some clues, and like burnt birch would be the key to his answers.
Alright, thanks a lot, mate.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
sorry.
slip him another 10 gold for
Oh,
that.
thanks,
Because that's
dude.
like that's revelatory to Tapper. That someone else is looking for this.
While they're talking, can I try to take the fire magic potion?
I
Just
have it.
off the counter.
No, you just
have the
normal
normal
magic
ones.
Oh, make slide hand check.
Well, I fixed that disturbance. That was very quick.
Kira, get outside.
Where's sleight of hand? It's under
I
dex,
really
right?
want that discount he mentioned about the cop
You
discount.
already-
We've
we already
already
discounted
got it
this.
for you. Head on out and keep
That's
watch.
fine.
will
You
you?
rolled a 6.
What is going on in here?
The fire oil or the fire resistance?
I'm
The
gonna
fire oil.
I'm gonna attempt to like push Kira towards the door.
All right, listen, guys. I'm sorry. If you need anything else, please let me know. Just don't write me up. Don't tell Captain Sheena about me because she comes sniffing around here all the time. You know, she's like a cat person, so she got like good nose. Shit.
Dude,
You
you know what
don't-
you gotta do?
Million.
Listen, I know you're not from fucking Kruth anymore, all right? You tricked me once.
Listen,
don't
mate.
trick me again.
Listen, mate.
Did
You
you
don't need a
do-
good nose to know what's going on in
Yeah,
here.
she's in blind knight armor, I guess.
Listen,
I am so sorry.
Dude, listen, I don't need
No,
anything.
no,
from
you can
guys.
put your hands down. I promise. I promise. It's all okay. I just want you to know that not all of us are like her.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna go now. Have a great day.
I won't. I really won't have a great day. Like,
That's
I was
fine,
closing
I don't-
up. I was gonna go to bed, and this happened.
You can still go to bed, dude.
Fuck off with that shit, all right?
All right, goodbye,
Jesus.
Kurt. Have a nice day.
I mean, Cuthbert. I can't. Jesus isn't real in this continuity.
alright, bye, cat.
Bye,
Right,
Kurt. Have a great
bye.
day.
See you, Kurt.
Come again. I mean, damn it.
Oh,
and then the door.
Kurt.
Pings.
As the doors close, Kurt, we will.
Oh.
I liked him.
I
I
took
like
it.
it too. I thought he was
You
very
guys
nice.
are so mean.
We don't need to do
Yes,
any of
we
that.
do.
We could have just
What?
walked from him.
We stole from him.
Now, everybody, give me 50 gold.
I only have 31 gold. That's
Give
kind
it
of
to me.
issue.
I have no interest in your potions. I was
Actually,
not
no,
a part
I
of
don't need
this.
your potions.
I'm gonna need that magic one.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Use your
You're walking.
discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, I throw you the 50.
Let's go.
Give me the
So
magic
I
one.
hate you.
Blake, what did
Me?
I get?
Okay, you got
Incident
3
report
magic
again.
oil potions.
For her fucking
And what those do?
disguise.
Although
turn back
technically you
into
wouldn't
me.
be able to know without like tasting them or identifying
Cool.
them. I'll say they have a little tag on them that describes what they do.
Actually,
He may be a stoner, but he's very diligent in his organizational
I
skills,
give you
which is
hold on,
uncommon for
30 gold.
Um,
30 gold. Great.
but basically, the magic oil, it lasts for 1 minute. You place it on a weapon, and the weapon's damage is considered magical for that minute. Though the minute starts as soon as the stopper comes off, so you gotta do it quick.
How long does it take to
Immediately.
to add it to your weapon?
Bonus action?
Bonus action, yeah. So it's the same with the fire oil for the one that you stole. You also took healing potions. And that's it.
How many did it take?
You took 1 greater healing potion. You bought 1.
I bought one.
No.
more.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Greater healing is 44 plus 4.
What's medium? Do you know?
No idea.
Well, normal one is 2d4 plus
2d4 plus 1. Where are we
You guys
sleeping?
didn't want the potion of portal premonition?
Sleeping
And I
tonight?
got, what did I get? Some pipe weed?
Everybody?
That's pipe weed. You got like an ounce of pipe weed.
Jesus.
A gram? How do they do it?
Grams like
Grams.
a little bit.
Not that I know.
I don't know. Yeah, 3 grams of pipe weed.
Nice.
Here, here's 30 gold. Can I have one of those magic making boyos?
Where are we planning on staying tonight?
Thanks.
Are you all interested in returning back to the kennel?
Where's
not
me?
And it's pretty much the only place we got.
Right.
I live here.
I know you have your barracks. You can come over if you want.
You know, I don't look forward to spending time in the kennel.
Right.
Oh, I see how it is. It's a class thing.
That kind of life doesn't make sense to me, but okay. Can we sleep at your barracks? Are they nicer?
They are a lot nicer, but I
People
got.
would like that, right?
No.
They'd all like us there.
You met them yesterday.
No, I think they'd like us.
Yeah, they.
Today.
No,
That's
it was
today.
today.
It was today.
They'll still really remember us.
We have pipe grass now.
It's been a long day.
Everybody likes people with pipe
Do
grass.
they
Hey,
urine test
Who's
at
this
the barracks?
we?
Okay, touche.
There
got it.
are
Touche,
random
Wallace.
testing
Okay.
every once in a while.
Okay.
I
Okay.
hate this world we've created.
Well, I guess we'll go back to the
cheese
kennel
myself
and we'll
fucking
meet you
crazy
at the
balls.
meet.
Do you guys want to get dinner first? You want to?
sure.
I have no money now.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem.
I'll
It
get
is,
you
I'll
back
just-
for the drink.
No, it's fine. That was what, a copper? I'll go where you live and then meet me there after you guys eat.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm fine with that.
Brandon might be there as well.
Cool, we can hang.
Cool.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to come with us?
I think that's fine.
I
I'm
can
already
spot you
walking
30
towards the
gold.
next food shop.
What?
I can spot you 30 gold.
I think I'm alright, but thanks.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Cool. So you head
Bye.
towards Oliver's home. Where are you guys going?
We're going to eat.
Dinner.
Where are we eating?
Yeah, what kind
What
of
do you
food?
guys want for
Think
dinner?
up another food.
I'll
do
do it.
What do they have in the kennel? What's the specialties
Oh,
there?
I don't want to go to the kennel.
Why?
Tell
It's
me.
delicious and
It's,
cheap.
it's
It is
so-
delicious and cheap, but there's a chance you'll get stabbed. As it is starting to get dark, then you know the kennel isn't super safe at night.
Oh, I like
Tell me,
it.
Kira, what's
It's,
another
it's less
place
of being
to eat?
stabbed and more
Well,
of
what
being
are you
like
guys-
eating outside at the kennel at night means you're gonna get
Dogs.
mauled by dogs.
Right, you get to make friends. They're animals that walk around.
And
hang
also,
out with
you know where all the meat in the kennels. There's a reason it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's dog meat.
It's
It's
dog
all
meat.
dog meat. It is all dog meat.
Yes. Okay. So, what do we want to eat for dinner?
I don't know. What have you got
Pierogies?
like?
We had
Whatever's
wings yesterday.
nearby. Whatever's nearby, you know?
There's Hector's Wingstop, as always.
went
We
there
had
once.
I had wings. I can't see the fried right now. My stomach's already acting up.
You could go to a tavern and just get general tavern fare.
I'm always down to go to a tavern.
I'm always down for that, but I want,
There
Do you want
is
something else?
there is a high class elven cuisine establishment.
Oh,
That sounds a
lovely.
little pricey.
It is a-
Oliver,
it's a bit
do you have
pricey.
any pasta at home? Or
Definitely.
anything? Let's go there.
I have like rotini and no sauce.
So like Chef Boyardee.
Right.
Let's just
If
let's
money
eat
is
it.
a problem, you know, we could always just go to a tab.
I'm more
It's
thinking
really-
of advanced
We
middle
can
class.
go to the tab, yeah.
speed through eating somewhere.
Yeah, I just want to say that we have been filming for about 2 hours and we haven't done anything.
Tavern?
Maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. So you go to a tavern. It's run of the mill. You eat. It's pretty basic. It costs like 2 silver a piece, so it's fine.
This is not what I wanted out of this night.
Though, when you go back to Oliver's, did you give Millie a key or did you just say go for it?
I don't need a key.
All right, make a lockpick thieves tools check.
That's correct.
I didn't
What
give
is these
Brandon
tools?
a
Do I have
key either.
proficiency?
Proficiency index.
18.
Yeah, you easily did it. You sort of sit there on the dark.
I want to clean his apartment.
Like you tried, but
I
the
tried.
bare bones are not good.
That's fine. I do my best.
I feel like there isn't enough stuff to make it clean.
Yeah.
This is kind of like
It's not like
Like-
it's not clutter. It's just
Like
bad.
blow the dust.
As you're in the middle of cleaning, you hear a familiar baritone voice in your head. Give me a second. Let's get some appropriate
Honey.
music for this.
I'm home.
Can I buy twice the amount of food? No
Sure. You hear a familiar baritone voice in your head that says,
Do you have parasites?
Taking
Millie.
half of it with me.
We know that you aren't happy with us right now, but we would really love to see you home. Please, let us know where you are. Your mother and I are very, very worried. We love you always, Millicent. Please come home.
and that's the end of the message. You can respond. You can't respond? You can respond. I figured. Cool. So, dinner passes uneventfully. Who's going back to the kennel?
Rog.
Well, cool. You head back to the kennel. As you head to the barracks, you run into a bedraggled Captain Sheena. She doesn't seem like she slept since the last time you saw her. She's filling out some paperwork in the barracks. Good to see you, Kira. How is the hunt for the Earth creature going?
Well, we haven't found it yet, but I think we found a way to get down to the Undercity area where we
Alright.
think it's gonna be.
Good.
So we're doing that tomorrow.
I'm glad I entrusted you with this. You are one of the only ones I can count on in this city. Although, to be fair, there's not much that goes on in this city. So.
That's true.
Kira, why did you join the Lion Knights?
Well, because I want to be a silver beast, and so if you want to be a silver beast, you have to be a
but
lion knight.
that's a tangible goal. That you've dedicated your life to this pursuit of justice. Why? You're too good for this place, Kira, and I want to know what brought you here.
I don't think I'm too good for this place.
Well, that's exactly why you are too good for it. Never mind. And she sort of tousles your hair a little bit. You can tell, like, usually she's a lot less familiar with people. She's, like, very official. But you can tell in her exhaustion, she's just sort of losing any sense of... well, not any sense. Like, she's still definitely Captain Sheena. She knows the rules, but she's being a lot more familiar with you.
Mm-hmm.
She tousles you and says, "Sleep well. I wish you luck in your endeavor tomorrow." And then she picks up her stuff and she leaves the room.
Good night.
For you. And she leaves.
I'll go to my barracks and I'll clean up all the stuff they put on my bed while I was gone because they do that. And I'll go to bed.
Alright. The rest of you make it back to the kennel and you see Millie sitting in a slightly cleaner version of your apartment, looking not terribly happy. Though, does she ever?
I give her the second portion of food I bought.
Oh,
That's Peppers.
Thanks, Dapper.
I
No
forgot to
problem.
give you a key, didn't I?
It's alright, I fixed that.
Yeah, when you open the door, it's not locked when you open it.
Well, make yourselves comfortable.
Alright, I'm gonna need a little spoon.
I would like to
Bam.
point out that I am on Olive's first bed and I am not moving. This is mine.
Oliver lays down, but his face is straight up.
Wait. No. You're on the floor.
He falls to the floor as he's pushed off by Millie. This is fine.
Oliver's had a goddamn day.
He's
Yeah,
cradling,
you
he
go to bed
cradles
and-
his finger.
I think Oliver's mood is, this is fine.
This is mine. Horrible.
That dog meme where it's like burning.
Yeah, it's
that's
you.
Oliver. Okay.
Alright, so you all find yourself to a somewhat restful sleep in anticipation of the day. The big day!
Do I once again wake up with Wallace
Yeah,
spooning
you're
me?
definitely spooning when you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, next morning.
Somehow, the second time, it's just a little bit better.
I figured out what he likes.
Next morning, you wake up. You wake up to the sound of a lot of dogs. Well, you don't, but you wake up to the sound of a lot of dogs, and you look out your tiny little window, and you can see that there is just a horde of dogs chasing an individual away from your home. An individual in a blue coat.
Oh, oh,
No.
not Brandon.
Does he have a
It's
truck?
not. It's not like a chase. He's not like, oh fuck, but he's just like sort of walking away as like a ton of dogs are sort of barking and yapping at him. He's trying to shush them as he walks by, but it is the man who has been following you. Yeah,
Guys,
he follows you all through this.
I throw my coat on and dash down the stairs after the.
I'm running.
Or the
I'll
dogs.
follow them before.
I'm
we-
sort
How far
of.
up are we?
I'm doing
Your
my.
third story.
Oh, wait,
What
there's
time in
nothing
the
window.
morning is it for them?
I'm doing my hair
Like, when
and.
did they
This is
wake
like
My beard
10
is almost
a.m.
running.
You guys went to bed pretty early, so.
Well, I
Or maybe
always
8.
wake
This
up
is like
at
9-ish.
5, and I was planning on sort of like meeting them there.
Cool.
So what if...
We'll
I'll
say
wait here
you
for
got
Kira.
distracted by doing good deeds for
Oh, hey,
people.
Kira.
So when they reached the bottom, you were arriving at their house.
Kira!
The guy.
The guy!
Do I see him?
Perception checks.
Oh, like, can I send Felix in the direction of the dogs
Yeah.
to like fly over? Fuck!
I roll real bad.
Me too.
8.
13.
Nat 1.
10.
7.
You don't know. You don't know which way he went. God damn it, guys.
He's so sneaky.
Yeah, you walked out and like you just hear dogs barking everywhere, and you're just like.
Does anyone have speak with animals?
Yeah. Oh, I can ask the animals. I can't speak with animals.
All right, you can't speak with animals.
And I look to a dog that looks.
There's a big boy. There's a big skinny like Rottweiler who's like,
That's scary.
Hey, friend.
yeah,
Can you tell me where that guy went?
what guy?
The guy in the blue coat? Oh, you can't see blue.
I can't see colors.
There
Give me a
was
smell.
a.
Give me
Mystical entry?
Mysterious
It's-
smelling.
I don't. What you see the dog? You see them? They're just barking and growling at each other, and the dog goes.
There was somebody on 2 legs resembles.
There's a lot of those.
Okay, what the one
Three-quarter
that was
hat.
just there.
Make a here, just here. Do you have any friends?
What?
Do you have any friends?
Oh no, I don't think so.
No friends? He went away.
Where?
Away. You gotta give me a smell. He went. I don't retain that much information.
Does anybody have the smell of
Wallace,
this
did
dog?
it? The bird? The owl? Did they smell owl?
Was there
Smell
an
yourself.
owl?
Oh yeah, owl. Yeah, there was an owl. There's a guy with an owl,
Which
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
the
him.
owl?
and he starts running off towards
Dog!
towards the dog pits, towards Rolf's area.
Uh-oh. I put my finger behind my head and keep running.
You run. Make another perception check, everyone. Oh, we lost the light.
We lost the lights. Oh dear, natural 1.
Oh.
Oh, perception.
11.
18.
Wait,
10.
13. Just kidding, not 11. 13.
13. Who got over 15?
I got 18.
Cool. You do see a figure darting into an alleyway.
There!
Get him!
I click my heels.
Bam! Peter clicks the heels of his boots of speed, and he just boom. Tapper just sprints way faster.
Equally drunkenly as always.
Yeah, just stumbling, sort of his arms waving
Does he
behind
leave
him.
like a little like
Do we want to
poof
just
of
take a
dust?
pause so we can fix it and then come straight back? All right, we lost the light. We'll be right back. Give us a second.
Ow.
At least this water's
I love scraping the fake butter off the sides of the bag.
It's
No,
so
I really
delicious.
Lick it off my little finger.
Where's your back into
I'm
it?
gonna cut a bag open so I can.
Follow that
Bam!
net.
That's where I started it in the editing. Cool. So Tapper's sprinting off down the place. You're all running as well. Tapper makes it up to the corner of the alley. You see him running down the bit of an alley. He looks back at you, swears, and then sprints around another
I
corner.
pursue.
Cool. You are faster than him.
Somebody ran track in high school.
So the rest of you sort of make it up, and you see Tapper disappearing behind yet another corner, but you manage to make it right up on him. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna attempt to like tackle him.
Grapple check.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Grapple him.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's not bad in 5e.
Oh.
6 minutes of drums.
All right. What do I roll?
You roll an athletics check. He rolls an acrobatics check, and he's gonna roll acrobatics because he's good at that.
18.
Natural 20. So you try to grab him, and he surprisingly deftly, he like kicks up a stick off of the ground, grabs it, and smacks your hand away, and then
We're
like takes a
still
step
running.
back. You're running, but he's like backpedaling as well. So like you guys are like moving as this happens.
Got it.
And he says, "Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong." Or he had a southern accent. Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong.
Says the guy following us, and I'm gonna attempt to run up and throw a strike on him.
Cool, make an attack.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do here. That is a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and he's gonna make a What is it? A wisdom? No, a constitution save. He's gonna make a constitution save.
He does have advantage on those.
Fuck off.
So that is an 18.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Damn it.
But you do smack him, so roll that damage.
Oh, right. What was that? D6 plus 4. 7.
7. Poof, hit him, and he he uses his turn to whip out a knife, pull up his sleeve. You can see the whole thing is covered in tattoos. He takes his knife, he slices himself, and then this bubble of arcane membrane just forms around him. And then he's gonna take his bonus action to sort of throw one right at your face. That is he doesn't get proficiency bonus on that one, so no, he does. 17 to hit.
That is my AC.
Cool. So it hits. Does it? No. Yeah, it hits. Tie
If
goes
it's
to
your AC, it hits.
Tie goes to attacker, I believe. Damn. Fuck. I should know that. That's the thing. If anything, I should know. That's the thing I should know.
He's a fraud.
I'm not a real DM.
Are we looking it up real quick?
Ow! Peebles.
If Flake's making a mistake, leave a comment below.
I know I'm making so many mistakes.
Let's start a tally.
Please don't. Why?
There's not a fan base in the world that doesn't chew out the people it love.
Equals or exceeds. So it equals your AC.
Yep.
So he rolls.
I'm gonna rap over this. A little freestyle.
Do it
You
right
take
now.
9 points of damage as he cuts right across your face. He
Did
says,
you reset that from when you slept?
Oh, no, I didn't.
he stabs you. He says, "You got 2 options here. You walk away or you die."
Are we catching up to them?
They're moving back pretty quickly, so you're slowly catching up to them, but they're around 3 points at this point. Yeah, Oliver's and Oliver and Kira, not great, because you're athletic, but you have so much armor on.
And I'm just not athletic at all.
You're up, Dapper.
I'm gonna just shut up and throw another punch.
Cool.
Nice.
Punch him again.
Punch him
In his
again.
face.
14.
No, that's not gonna happen. So
Damn.
you
Damn
throw the
it.
punch, and he takes sort of the pommel of his dagger. He's dropped the stick long past. Takes the pommel of his dagger and just sort of pommels you in the fist as it comes towards you.
Are we acting like this is a turn?
Yeah, it's a turn.
Alright, then I'll make my second attack. That's a 17.
17 with mage armor won't hit. Or no, that makes it 15. So yeah, it will hit.
Oh, okay. Then
God, I hate lizards.
let's have him make another con save.
My brackets are running.
I'll make this shit.
And then vomit. Because I'm not athletic.
20.
I throw up our previous nights.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Cool. Roll the damage.
I had to run laps.
10.
Cool. So you throw
Never
one punch,
had
he
to run.
pommels you away, and you swing around, and you elbow him right into the nose, and you can see his nose is bleeding hard now. Your face is bleeding, his nose is bleeding. He blows the blood out of his nose.
Yeah.
Sort of takes a wide sweep at you with his dagger, which
My
is
turn over?
What? Oh, you have more if you want. Yeah.
No.
You spent a key point for stunning strike.
I know. I'm keeping track of that. I can spend more than one per turn, right?
It depends on how many actions. Stunning strike doesn't count as an action; it's just an enhancement, right? So you
Right,
can't
right,
take
right.
multiple flurry of blows because it's a bonus action.
No, but I could now use for flurry of blows.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna say yes on that one.
Then I'll do that. I'll throw 2 more punches.
Cool.
Can you tell me when I'm within 60 feet of them?
Yeah.
Can you tell me as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you just told all of us?
Yeah. Oh, I will.
So
Because
that's
you're
one
sort of running
announcement.
as a group.
So
Whisper
that's
it into my
2
ear.
attacks.
Two attacks?
Individually.
Jesus. That's a 10 and a 17.
17 hits.
That's an 8 damage. Plus. That's just 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
So he pommels the first one away. You swing around. You slam him in the nose. He takes a wide strike at you. You just sort of dodge back. He totally misses. You punch him up under the arm, knocking the dagger out of his hand, and you take another swipe, like a kick, and like dodges his head backwards.
All right.
Falling, he like at this point he sort of like tumbles to the ground, but back rolls over his shoulder and lands in sort of a crouch.
So, because I'm a drunken monk,
Yeah.
giving me my flurry of blows also comes with disengage and another 10 move speed.
Cool.
Can I disengage to the other side of him?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, then I'll disengage and I'll be on the other side of him from where I think my party's gonna come from.
So he like hits the ground, rolls back, lands, looks confused, and then turns around, and you're just behind him. Like you just like ran around, you like kicked off of a wall and sort of like slid in behind him. He's gonna try and say, "Shit."
This is the right music for this.
I know it is. He's gonna go and he's gonna reach his dagger. He says, "Didn't want to waste this here," and he just stabs himself in the arm and it disappears.
Oh, it's not cast.
You guys run around the corner to see him just disappear as Howard is like reaching to swing down at him.
No!
Oh my god. Thank god. Sorry.
Tipper, what happened?
Woo!
He
I'm like a
told,
full wool coat right now, so.
he told me I shouldn't be poking my nose in someone else's business.
Well, he's the one with the pokey nose.
Right, alright. He keeps following us. He's got magic.
So he's a wizard.
Tattoos, he cuts himself.
Can I do a.
Oh, so he's emo.
Can I roll as well and do some sort of.
Maybe.
You can make an Arcana check. You can make a.
You can make an offensive
Okay.
joke check.
That's an offensive joke.
I could also do Arcana.
What's offensive?
Like,
It is offensive.
I didn't even hear it. I'll hear it in post.
I'm also proficient in Arcana.
Okay, you can make Arcana.
24.
24?
10.
Yeah, nothing for you. You're like, oh, cool.
That's
Okay. So you know that it's a really frowned upon practice to tattoo your spellbook onto your body. Some people do it. Though if some people, but generally they don't need to cut themselves to activate the spells on their body. And the idea that he's having to cut himself to activate these tattoos doesn't line up quite like that. So your best bet is that these tattoos are somehow imbued with arcane power that he doesn't have, that he can use.
Right, so in some circles there are wizards who will tattoo their spell books onto their physical person. Now,
It hasn't happened in like hundreds of years.
I haven't heard of this happening in hundreds of years, but what's curious is the cutting to reveal Arcana.
I saw it as clear as day.
Intriguing.
Sliced himself open.
You can see some of his blood still in the space where he was previously.
Also probably some
Does
of
anyone
my
have a
blood.
little
From
vial
my
or
face.
something, or something we could take for this?
Brewer's supplies. I got vials.
You got
and
vials.
Things. Yeah.
Can I take a sample of the blood?
We can give it to one of the dogs.
It's not pure because it's sort of mixed in with the muddy like ground of the kennel.
Make sure it's not my blood. Say it again.
How are we?
Hopefully not. Right.
Well, he just stabbed himself on the ground in front of me, right?
Yeah.
So
So
I
you
can
know
probably
which
see
one it is, yeah. So
I mean, he didn't stab into the ground. He stabbed himself and pulled it out as he disappeared. So there's just sort of a splatter.
Okay. Then that's his and not
Yeah.
mine.
I gather as much pure blood as I can.
Yeah. It's not a lot, but you get some.
Tuck it away.
And it's not pure. It's got
dirt.
It's got dirt in it.
Right.
It is his blood.
Your reset hit points minus 8.
This could prove helpful just
Yes,
for
this
future
is-
research.
They're -9.
What's our next move? Do we go to the kennel and try and... I find it curious too that he was being chased by dogs, suggesting perhaps he...
It was less of being chased by dogs and more of he was there and had something that the dogs wanted, so they were like barking at him. You do notice that a dog sort of sniffs around from the opposite direction. It's the same dog you talked to previously. And he steps over towards the blood and then like stands there for a minute and looks up at you and then just walks away.
Can you tell him if he can get anything from this blood?
Sure, I can ask.
Bloodhounds.
Bloodhounds? I don't know.
I don't know if there's any purebred bloodhounds.
Yeah, in the kennel.
In the kennel.
There's purebred nothing in the kennel.
Not even
nuts.
Oliver.
Yo,
Because he's a
half-elf?
half-elf.
You.
Let's not talk about the purity of blood of our characters. It seems like a dicey line.
See?
I quit.
I'm off the show.
Do you want me to ask the dog?
Do we all think that would be a good idea? Or
Am I
is
gonna
that
expend
a
a
little ambitious?
spell
Yeah,
slot?
I don't want you to
I
waste
don't know if you need to.
The dog's also is walking away.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay, bye.
Well,
Bye, friend.
Who's cute?
And and then walks away.
Woof woof, yeah.
Can we take a...
It's a little joke we have. You wouldn't get it.
Right.
Right, 'cause
Before
that's
we
your
head
dog.
underground, can we take a brief rest?
Sure, well,
I'm like touching the
No.
open wound on my face.
if you want to lay down for a bit, maybe the rest of us could go to the butcher shop and then we can meet up. And
Meet me
go
back
do
at the
that.
house?
Sure.
Just because I expended a bunch of stuff.
You might want to give him a key.
That's true.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come get me when we're headed back.
Will do.
Cool. And as you head your separate directions, in preparation for this encounter, we're going to end this episode here. I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes, and I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Thanks for partying with us in the dungeon. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Lick it off, Mellow.